Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're a little early today. It seems to be going live quite early, but we're here. Bipoc Happy Hours, Black Indigenous People of Color wind down where we sit and discuss today things that have happened today and talk about and discuss them. I'm Uncle Ray, there's Dennis, and I got Bobby Asada here. What's going on, everybody?
Life in America.
What you say?
I said life in America is strange. I don't.
Like if life in America is hard, that's what you said?
I don't know if it's hard. It's strange because people think you should do things because they say so.
Say more about that, Dennis.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I only have certain means. I only can do certain things. I cannot work miracles. So when I ask questions or get questions asked for me, like, if you're not doing it, if you can't do it, why do you expect me to be able to?
You have some of the worst problems. I didn't understand any of that, but okay.
What do you mean you don't understand any of it?
Is it any of the what you're trying to say? What is the problem? You went to 3, 4, 5 different things. I didn't understand what you actually.
I don't know. Okay. Who do I listen to? My wife, my husband, my mother, my father. Who do you try to please? All of them? None of them?
Well, if you got a wife and a husband,
you already got problems.
how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm trying to include on both sides. Like, if I had either one, like,
well, your household come first.
Who?
Your household.
How?
Because that's who you sleep with. That's who your life is with. Is your household, not your mama. You respect her for who she is. But at this moment, your world is your mate.
What do you mean by that?
The one that you married to, your mate, whoever you're married to, is
that's
your
who
woman,
got the power of control, who makes the decisions.
Are you living in your parents' house?
What if you're not married to yours? Whatever that is.
It doesn't matter.
Are you living in that parent's house?
No.
No.
Who nursed you back together? Who nursed you when you sick?
Your spouse, whoever you're significant.
Who makes sure you eat, make sure you take your medication, make sure you have a roof over your head, make sure you have shoes on your feet, make sure if someone pick what you got your back right there at that moment and not over the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Your spouse.
Your spouse is the one that you depend on. Everyone else is bees on honey. You understand what I'm saying? You listen to that one person that you're with. Like with me, Milton come first. My mom is my mom and his mom is his mom. But, you know, when it comes to our household, it's me and him.
So do you think your mom would like to hear you say something like that?
Yeah, she knows. That's the way she was raised. She raised us. When we got married, when we got married, our wives or our mates become our life because that's the way her life was. When she was married, her man was her life. That's who she not obey, but that's who she had to talk to get answers and support and so forth, so on.
So if don't listen to nobody else but your mate, no matter what.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I just said that whatever problems you have, your mate is the one that will help you first. Everyone else is irrelevant unless the problem is your mate. Then you depend on the next person.
Who would that be?
Your mom and so forth, so on.
So this is a crazy world because I don't, I got friends that give me advice. I don't know if I should listen to them. Then I got people who don't even know the situation like, well, you should do this and you should do that. I'm like, where does this come from? Because I don't even know what to do sometimes.
Well, it's called common sense. You got friends that's going to tell you one thing. You got your mother going to tell you something else. You got the dog going to say something else. You got the cat that's going to piss this way. It's your choice. That's when you take everyone, whatever they says, and you figure out what fits for you.
Bobby, just side note, common sense is not sold at Walmart. It's not common.
I need to find out because you know I'm a hustler. I need to sell some. I need to bottle it up and sell it.
That you can't get it in no store. You got to go to the magic fountain. And if you ain't got the pass, you can't get there. You cannot buy common sense.
Jeff Bezos, I need your help. You got everything, Jeff Bezos. Help me out.
They gonna need all three of them to work together plus Tesla to try to come up with a cure for common sense.
I swear.
So you said it's just common sense I need, nothing else.
Well, dude, if you don't have it at 50, don't even think about it. Don't worry about it because you're not gonna find it. If you ain't got about 50, you're not. If you ain't got about 40, you ain't gonna find it. So don't even think about it. Don't get that out your mind. Let that go. Don't look for common sense.
Now you may already have a dab of common sense, and you may need a little push. You know, you can come and get a booster. We will help you with that.
Oh, what store they giving the booster shots on common sense? Because again, I checked it.
Well, you know, the common sense is as high as a high price ticket. You know what I mean? I mean, for it's $22,000 per ounce. You feel me? So
you know, a lot of houses can't afford common sense.
That's why I'm accepting Medicaid.
What was that? Common sense is worth a pound of cure. An ounce of common sense is worth a pound of cure. I don't know how that goes.
Is that something in your world? That's something on you, Dennis. We don't know nothing about all that.
Hey, say something.
No breaking news. Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop.
You can't be pressing the buttons.
The dog, get away from him. He ain't got no common sense. Let a dog get away. It might rub off on you.
Oh, what's her name? She's cute.
This is Lulu.
Oh,
I got a cousin named Lulu. Oh,
Lulu the dog.
What kind of dog is that, Dennis?
A miniature pincher.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah, Pen.
The purse dogs.
No.
Yeah, that is a purse
ain't
dog.
No purse dog.
And they got a stroller for him too.
Okay.
Y'all on that stuff.
What?
On that Wednesday stuff. Y'all on that Wednesday stuff.
Listen, this dog got pre-made food in the refrigerator for every day already, mixed and everything. So all you gotta do is go to the refrigerator and get him. If he had thumbs, all you gotta, like a little kid, go and get your snack.
His parents. That must be because his parents are bougie like that. We don't need to know about nobody bougie parents.
Well, tell them to give me the information to their chef.
I don't think you want to eat behind that chef because because you do have a kid. You do.
I have a dog. My dog.
Zeus is Zeus could use a personal chef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got control. I don't understand that, dog. I'm like, I couldn't live like that. But it's all good. To each his own.
You couldn't live you couldn't be fed and have to do nothing all day. And
you couldn't be fed properly. That's what you're saying.
Right, sorry. You could be fed properly and every day.
On time.
Okay, you know what? No,
instead of them giving you solo, they giving you London and Barrel. You understand?
Right.
So you ever take solo, you understand.
Mm-hmm.
But I take London Barrel, whatever the hell that shit called, or Whole Food. Most folks know
that. I don't like all that fuss.
Or Trader Joe's. I like Trader Joe's too.
I don't like the same thing all the time. There's a little difference. If I was at Puppy, I'm like, I protest.
Well, how many different things you can get from off of McDonald's menu?
Oh, so many combinations you can go.
Well, ain't nothing healthy on it, so it wouldn't matter.
Oh my goodness, Ray! Who cares about being healthy?
Even the soda ain't even healthy for you at McDonald's.
Not even a salad good for you.
It ain't even healthy.
They don't even sell salad no more, do they?
I don't know. If it ain't
it wasn't no good anyway. They gave them the cheapest lettuce with no nutritional value in their salad.
What about the tomatoes?
Y'all don't go with real tomatoes. That's not a real tomato.
There was GMO down.
Right, that is not. That place was built in a warehouse. That was not made in the
That was
ground.
a test tube tomato.
Right.
What about this?
McDonald's has nothing real. Not even the French fries are real anymore. They quit using real potatoes.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, they quit using real potatoes.
That's just blasphemy. Y'all just blasphemy on
They're
that.
using powder and GMO chemicals to mix up and pour and make a potato strand.
With a little bit of cardboard.
It's not a
Y'all getting Pringles mixed up with French fries.
They get with a little bit of cardboard.
Pringles is real potatoes. McDonald's don't have real potato. I don't know why you're fitting them to the devilers, but they don't serve real products.
Whatever. The chicken is real.
In everybody's mind, chickens all do look the same.
Not the chickens. The deluxe chicken is a real chicken breast. Straight from the chicken.
Well, I can give you a deluxe chicken breast. I can give you a deluxe chicken breast that made straight from a mushroom that looked just like a chicken breast.
I've seen it made out of some brown stuff. It was like a meat product stuff. So
was it glued together?
I'll probably use it too. Mm-hmm. So
was it glued together or something?
I know it's the same stuff McDonald's uses.
The mushroom stuff that look like a chicken.
No, you got mushrooms that have the same texture as chicken.
Oh, Bobby, please.
If you think I'm lying, you can Google that. I'm dead. I can't give you the name.
You can get a portobello and grill that bitch, and she will taste just like a hamburger.
That's a lie.
Everybody knows what a portobello mushroom is.
I do. I was raised in a vegetarian.
Mushroom has the texture of a chicken.
Right.
Y'all are lying.
Here's something I found on the
raised
web.
a vegetarian.
According to specialtyproduce.com, chicken of the woods mushrooms are a popular variety for their meaty texture and chicken-like flavor and are often used as
mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Probably more healthier than McDonald's.
My best friend, my brother, is a vegan. So those things I do know and have tried. They cut it up and fried it and everything. I'm thinking it's a fucking chicken nugget. No, it's not. It was a damn piece of mushroom. Facts. Texture and everything.
Maybe they can fool your palate, but my palate is different.
My palate is experience. So.
Well, Dennis, has your palate ever tasted real food? You know, since you've been out of your mama's house. Because McDonald's not real, so would you know what real food tastes like? I'm just asking a question. Because I'm sure your mama not cooking dinner for y'all.
Dennis look like he want to come through this screen.
Don't hate. We all know. We try to make you feel better about your McDonald's craving. I don't know. That stuff kill kids.
It's your starter food when you're young, McDonald's. I don't understand what y'all doing.
Hold on, they kill kids in the United States of America. But they can't pull that over in China, in France, and everything. Now, if you were saying they was eating their food over there, that's something totally different. Their laws are different. They ain't rocking with their fake shit. Here,
they don't do McDonald's and all that like they do in America. McDonald's is a staple of American eating.
Unfortunately,
gross.
So why y'all so keen on McDonald's? They got other burger places I can talk about.
Because McDonald's, Burger King, and the Mama and Yums and Bob's Corner Store and all that is what's killing the people in our neighborhoods. That's
what's Burger King has changed their burgers and they're doing only flour burgers now. I mean, you got to be a plant burger at Burger King, so they are trying to up their game. At least they are doing plant products.
Yeah, they are, and their food is good, and their Beyond Burger is good. But
right, it's the plant product. We can't say that about McDonald's pretend to be a hamburger chicken sandwich.
How can you have a hamburger with the stuff you said they put in it?
With the stuff that we said they put in it.
How can you turn a plant into a burger?
This is 2021. What is going on with you? Get up with the time. Get out of that 50s and the 60s. In 2021, anything could be made out of a plant. Anything.
Yeah, they were just talking about a new brand of nuggets that they got that are in the plant-based vegan. I forgot the name of them though, sorry, but I saw that on the news earlier.
It's
So
just
yeah,
nice.
all of it.
That is a plant-based that is more healthier than I'm just saying.
But you know, the plant-based thing, the plant-based is a lucrative market, but it's also a very healthy market. And we can still get the taste that we always want. I mean, the thing in our head is, oh, it's made of soybean and different things like that.
But that soybean is the bomb. You can do a lot with soybean.
Oh, let me finish. But we won't taste it. And that's what makes us illiterate, makes us ignorant to certain things. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Try it. Because let me say something. That shit is good. No matter how you look at it. I done had vegan tuna salad. The shit tastes like fish. I don't know how. I don't know where. And the mayonnaise. That had eggs.
Don't tell me that there is vegan mayonnaise.
Plant-based eggs. I done had plant-based eggs.
Literally. How do you have a plant-based egg?
We use a lot of avocado to make things creamy too.
Yeah, but how do you make a plant-based egg?
You make plant-based meat?
Meat is easy to recreate. You use soybean and a little ground seasoning. That's easy. But to make me an egg, and I can't tell that bitch is not an egg. I want to try that really quick. I would love to try it. Even though egg is a great source of protein.
What happened to real food? We don't have beef anymore from the cow.
What do we need to eat cows for? People are getting away from that. That's what's killing you now. See you in the 50s and 60s. Come to 2000, Dennis. Come on.
So we can't make tacos.
Okay, so
you can make that out of a plant.
So it's called just egg. The plant-based egg.
Just egg.
It's called just egg. And what it's made of is water, mung bean, protein isolate, and a bunch of other stuff. Carrots, natural flavors, turmeric, onion, salt, soy.
Bobby, there ain't no damn egg.
That's a mess. How's that a mess? You eat McDonald's, that's a mess.
Listen, I get an egg.
You probably can't pronounce what's in that either.
Oh no, you can't pronounce nothing that's in the McDonald's product.
But my eggs don't come seasoned.
How do your eggs don't come seasoned? How do you
know
my
eggs come in a shell?
How do you know it came in a shell? You didn't watch it get cooked.
Huh?
You did not watch your egg get cooked. So how do you know?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I worked at McDonald's. We did crack real eggs on the grill.
But how do you know?
I did too.
Today. How do you know today? Back then when y'all were at McDonald's, Jesus was 14. So now today,
you ain't even right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying now, they may not be using actual eggs. They may be using just a plant-based product. But
no,
not
they crack the eggs.
McDonald's don't do that.
See, y'all making up stuff because I don't know about this plant-based stuff that y'all talking about. I was raised a vegetarian. I know what it's like. So none of that stuff tastes like. The reason why I changed my whole diet because I was raised on all that tofu, veggie burger, this, that, and the other.
They didn't even use those products. They didn't stand in the back those products, tofu and veggie burgers. We have so far advanced beyond tofu, even though tofu is really good. Tofu and veggie burgers, we are beyond that now.
It's all soy products. It's all gross.
All soy products.
Honestly, I don't like tofu.
I love it.
Tofu is not my favorite.
I love it.
I do like the other products though. There's some real good products out
there. Right, they have stepped up the game for being vegetarian and vegan. They have totally stepped the game up.
Listen, they have not stepped the game up. We had the latest and greatest vegetarian food. We went none of it right.
You were eating a minimum of 20 years ago. You ain't eaten vegetarian style in at least 20 years. Nothing.
But you're not going to change them. You're not going to change what they're going to food with.
They've changed it. They have changed it, Dennis.
Right. You just talking the side of your neck because I can't believe it. It's protein. Protein leaves protein. They got bean-based shit. It ain't meat. I'm just saying, you can't change my. Listen, I was raised on that mess. That stuff, it does. I don't care what you gravy, what you do to it, how you fix it. It has a distinct taste. It's not like bacon. It's like a beef sandwich. It ain't nothing like that. Even pork and ribs, you can't fix that in a damn laboratory. But I mean, I figure your taste palette is not like mine. Maybe you like more plant-based stuff, you can identify with that.
Is that exactly like me? Huh? My palate is not like your palate, Dennis. It's not, because I am not afraid to eat outside of McDonald's. Listen, I personally don't ever eat there, period.
For the majority of my childhood, we could not eat meat. So, that being said,
that's a bad thing.
Well, I don't know if it's bad or good, but I was deprived for a better portion of my life, not having a hamburger and stuff like that. So now that I can,
now you've abused
it. I'm just like everybody else.
Okay. Have you had enough at the moment?
Yeah, y'all said.
What's enough? Y'all being rude because y'all don't understand what I went through.
What did you go through? You were deprived of your burgers.
If I have one more veggie burger or one more soy burger or one more piece of something that's not what it really is, I'm gonna go ballistic. There is nothing like having a bacon cheese burger. Not veggie burger, not soy burger, not that's the ready meat and all that other kind of stuff. No.
But the question is, do you have to have McDonald's burger? That's what I'm asking.
Well, now
there's nothing wrong with having a burger. It's the problem with where you're getting the burger. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go, if you can put another dollar into and go to like a restaurant. For instance, I used to work there, but Uncle Frankie's, where they give you real hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? Places where they give you pan-patty meat or something like that, you can actually see what they're doing. I would rather have something like that instead of going to McDonald's. I like McDonald's too, don't get me wrong.
No.
I eat a McDonald's here and there. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, it's embedded in all of us. You know what I'm saying? We all have had it, but I'm just saying, every chance I get, I will go to somewhere like Uncle Frankie's or a small spot where I know they're giving me good food. Wagner's, little places like that, little mom and pop stores.
Because those are specialty stores. They don't cater to everybody.
When I worked, Dennis, you worked at McDonald's too, right? In Sina?
Yes.
Okay, when y'all got the box of meat out, the quarter pounder or the cheeseburger meat, what did it say on the box? 100% beef, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
we're not believing it.
I'm not saying I believe it or not either. I mean, for all I know, it could be cloned. And like beef parts is beef parts. You grind it up, it still look like hamburger. So it's like the quality might not be there, but when you talk about is it 100% beef or not? Yeah, but if you think about how many cows does it take to make a like one McDonald's work? Like think about how many cows it takes per year to make one McDonald's work. And then every town got how many McDonald's? So are the cows real or are they cloned?
You say that many cows on the planet to service every McDonald's.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering.
So you said there had any chickens either for chicken breasts? The chicken don't have two breasts.
Well, depending on where you make them at, they can have more than, because I saw a movie.
And I'm glad y'all taking that, like each now you're saying burgers now, taking to a different place. Now, each meal they sell is at least $10 to $12. You feel what I'm saying? So they willing to pay me if I was going to McDonald's. They willing to pay me $12 an hour, but you making $12 an hour, 50 million times. Do you think that's fair?
Yes, because if I can convince the people to do it and they let me, yes.
Do I get my burger in 10 minutes or less?
That wasn't a part of the deal. You just wanted the burger. You're asking for too much.
No,
I'm
but
gonna sell you my burger for $12 so you can pay my hourly staff because that's all they make an hour.
But but you selling more than $12. I'm not worried about the customers paying their 12
Yes.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's wrong for them to willing to give me $12 when you can also give me a minimum wage of maybe 18 or more.
It's the acceptance level. What do you think people are willing to accept?
Well, that's why folks are walking off jobs now in McDonald's.
That's why people don't want to go back. Yeah, they ain't trying to go back if I can get paid some money.
Yeah. And I understand that.
Anything under $20 is you can't live off of. You cannot sustain a 1-bedroom apartment single under $20. Under $20 an hour. And that's working 40 hours a week. You cannot support at today's apartment rental prices. You can't sustain a 1-bedroom apartment.
And that's just single. And don't have a child.
If you didn't do drugs, you could.
No, you could not.
Don't be, and that's just single. That's not with children.
I said a single person in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Right. And imagine if you had a baby, they're still trying to pay you $20.
If you don't eat and do drugs, you can make it.
If you don't eat and do drugs, how would you survive? You got to eat.
Don't do drugs and don't eat. I think you can make it.
You try that.
Just get the room and just go in there and go to sleep and then come back out and go back to work again. That's all you do.
Yes.
That's not a livable wage because you're not living.
So you want all the amenities too?
I should be, if I'm at work, I should be able to afford that on one job.
One job.
One job.
So $20 an hour is $800 a week.
$20. You said 28 or 20?
No, $20 an hour is $800 a week.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 weeks in a month. So it's
$3,200?
$3,200 a
Times
month.
12?
Well, yeah.
Let's just stay on the month. So $3,200 a month.
That's before taxes.
That's before taxes.
That is before taxes.
Your rent is $1,200 because you're in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Hold on, 32, and so what taxes is what, 35?
35.
35. And then what I said was?
It was 32 to start.
32, okay.
Yeah, I got you. It was 32 to start.
Yeah, I know, you know. Okay.
So what would be the net? Then take home? Because your rent is automatically $1,200 because you're in a 1-bedroom, nice size apartment. Your car you just bought.
Okay, $2,080. That's what you're coming home with.
How much?
$2,080.
$2,080.
$2,080.
Yeah.
You
said the rent was what?
12. Your car payment is another $380 left. Your car payment is $300. Your insurance payment is another $200.
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep and gas, another $150.
What about like your
grocery bill for the month? Let's take it to the max. You're a single fat guy. So your grocery bill for me would at least be $600 a month. Because I do cook.
Hell, you eating?
I eat chicken
You
and
don't
fish
got
every
that.
day.
You
I
ain't
can't
got-
go buy my groceries. I can't buy
You still
$600
got
worth
your cell phone bill to pay. And did
We
you
never got
pay
that.
your electric bill? Or your
Stop
is
it,
your
starting
apartment
electric.
all utilities included?
No, because I bought
Hold on,
I gotta buy weed
how
first.
much we at now, Simon? How much were you at
You
now?
got $230 left.
And that's not even that, and that's just the cell phone.
You haven't bought any food yet.
Well, we didn't talk about the food yet. No,
You
we
ain't
ain't
paid your cell phone.
We ain't paid none of that yet. We just got stuck on other stuff. So
But
no,
McDonald's just made, but in one day, McDonald's just made $20,000 or $15,000.
Well, that's any job. And then they're only trying to raise it to $15 an hour. Now, that's not a living wage. One person is not able to support themselves on one job. And as we just did the math, even $20 an hour is not enough for one individual to support themselves in a single apartment by themselves and maintain. It's not enough.
It's not even on
We
Section
didn't
8.
take out health care either. We
No,
don't
we
even
didn't take out none of
taxes
the important stuff.
out
We
the
didn't make
check.
it. We didn't even make it that far, but they took taxes out. They sure took y'all taxes out first, fair.
Don't owe no child support.
No, God forbid to have child support payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
God forbid to have an underlying medical issues that you still have to pay for your copay every time you go to get your medicine.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, we didn't even throw that into the calculation.
No, I mean you done buried the man. He's homeless.
Right, we homeless again.
So
And
it's
we
best
got
for
$20
him.
an hour.
The easy
Do you have any clothes, shoes?
The easiest thing for him to do is
we gotta do this butt naked.
easy thing him to do is take his money, buy him a vehicle, and live in a van.
Might as well no, just gonna live in your car. So
Van life.
live in your car. How you gonna cook?
I
Well,
mean,
like,
or get a roommate. I
You
mean,
said how you cook.
they could get a roommate too.
Oh, I didn't say
not everybody can live with somebody. Sorry,
It's
what's that?
illegal to live in your vehicle. Just so you know, it's illegal to live in your vehicle.
What law is that under?
It is illegal to live in your vehicle, period.
Okay.
In the state of Minnesota, you cannot live in your
Oh,
vehicle.
in Minnesota.
In lots of states. In lots of states.
Because a lot of people is the new things now is to making vans and things into their homes.
Yes.
A lot of people are doing that. Vans, and buses, and everything into little homes, huh?
The U-Haul truck, they have converted
U-Haul truck, all that.
those 10 by 10s into a movable house.
They moving into and they live. And then how they do is they even put hot plates. They got water, everything in it. And what they do is how they bathe is either if they didn't get that high tech, they'll go to Planet Fitness. They get a $10 membership, $20 membership. Get a Planet Fitness membership. Or they cook their food. Instant food is here. Microwave. They just need a source of electricity, which is a generator.
Yeah, you can always store your generator in the back of the house until you get ready to use it.
Or an adapter to your car.
Wow, that's crazy.
And we're talking about all of this, and you still got a job of $20 an hour. 40 hours a week.
Then you can just bank. Because all thing you gotta do is
nobody wants to redo and live in a mobile home anymore.
So get a roommate. Y'all don't watch Grace and Frankie? I think that's such a cute show. Like I want to grow up with like a friend like that got my back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We not all gonna grow up and be old white ladies.
People can live like that.
We cannot all do that. Grow up.
I didn't get into that show just yet, but I know
Save some money. I'm just saying.
That's
It's
just
the
like
Golden Girls.
that's just like Felix and Oscar couldn't do it that long. They had to separate. And y'all know who Felix and Oscar are. So some people are just not cut out to live with people.
Well, since you're talking about separate and shit,
we're talking about trying to live a decent life on one job so I can live my life and have a place to live.
So how would you think that would be?
And it's showing Amazon.
today, at today's price, you need at least $25 an hour to even remotely be able to sustain yourself.
How much?
25 an hour.
30.
Minimum. That should
So
be
what
the
does that equate to a year?
Help me outside, babe.
52 or 53,000, right? That gives you enough to pay your rent, to pay your medical, to pay your phone bill, to pay your electric bill, and to go on a moderate 7-day vacation, which we all know that we need to have mental health, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
if you can sustain at 52 someplace like Minnesota, then that's a decent. That doesn't work in California though.
No,
That's
you'd be out of the
different,
door.
right? So it depends on where you live a little bit.
And that is that's the bare minimum.
So what about entertainment? There's entertainment? Is there entertainment money?
At $25 an
So
hour?
at $30 an hour, you would end the year with 62,400.
That's not bad.
That's $30 an hour. And that right there would allow you to have a little bit of entertainment. Mind you, this is all for single people. We're not talking about couples. We're talking about just your single person. You're only responsible for you. And you need $30 an hour just to live a decent life.
And that's double what the ask for minimum wage is. We're not even there yet.
We're not even there yet, and we're trying to double that amount. Just to have the basic bare minimums as everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we surviving if we don't have that now?
Nobody said we were surviving.
Oh.
People hustle. They work more than one job.
Yeah, we just here. Ain't nobody surviving.
They get roommates, and I don't know.
Yes, we beg, borrow, steal, rob Peter to pay Paul, and beat up Mary just to make sure we have our shoes on. We all doing it every day.
You figure it out. You just figure it out. You buckle it up, especially us as a people. We know how to do it.
Right. And
all our cousins will live in the same house. That she got rent. Me and her got half of the rent. She got electric. He got cable. She gonna pay everybody's phone bill. We can pay our own car note because we all breaking this shit down.
You're not trying to live like the Latinos. The Latinos live like that easily.
Yeah.
They'll be 40 people deep in a house.
40 down. And they make sure each one of us get a car. 40 down. Hey, Jose go get his car today. Okay. Yep. 3 months from now, whoever,
everybody got their own car. Yes, everybody got their own car. Yep.
Well, lots of communities do that, right? It's not just Latino folks, Hmong folk, lots of like indigenous and tribal communities do that, right? It's white supremacy, colonization, and capitalism that keeps us in this mode of independence. That's why we're talking about what does it take for one person instead of one family to live.
True.
We should have no kids then?
You have to procreate to keep the family blood going.
If you said $30 an hour sustains you, if you had a child, how much more would you need to compensate for a kid?
Start at $30 an hour, babe.
That's just for you.
Yes, we're not talking about more than one person. A child, that's a whole nother thing because you got to definitely support the clothing, the food, the mental, the education, everything else outside of your own.
And we do it. I mean, we've been doing it. We've been living off of minimal and scraps for forever. And that's survival. That's cool. But it's definitely not thriving.
And definitely not living.
It's not living without stress. It's not living without strife. It's not living without like physical burden on your body because you're doing menial labor, right? And those things make us have shorter lifespans. So if we make a decent wage and we're able to go on vacation and we're able to spend time with our family where we're not stress out about getting back to work, then we have better lifespans. But that works against capitalism, y'all.
And then not only that, you know, we working these minimum jobs and beating our bodies up. We beating our bodies up every day, and then we come into our neighborhoods and don't have sustainable food. We don't have food that is good for our bodies. So that's also, we're going to McDonald's, Burger King, or wherever else and eating this trash, and it's not healthy for us. So we beating up our body physically, and then we also fucking it up internally. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just screwed all the way around living in America, as Dennis asked us earlier. It's hard.
But don't y'all forget, America is the greatest place on the rock. Dennis, I didn't need that yawn behind my statement. That was rather.
Yes. I seen that chicken sandwich you made.
Right. We now know what you're thinking. That was rather ugly.
But no, did y'all hear about Cynthia Belly?
Who is that?
What happened with Cynthia?
Cynthia Belly from Atlanta Housewives. She's no more, from what I'm hearing, allegedly. She's no more with Atlanta Housewives anymore. And guess who got a peach? Marlo Hampton. Supposed to be getting the peach this year? Yes, Marlo Hampton getting the peach this year. Cynthia Bailey is not going to return this year. She's gone. She may be a friend of the show. Fallon and
that's Portia, a demotion.
Huh?
That's like a demotion.
Right. And then Fallon and Portia, you know, Fallon, this was her first year, you know, that was doing this, right?
Yeah.
So she held back and told them she wanted a raise. So she held back on her signing her contract. They gave her a raise. Portia did the same thing. They gave her more money. And then turned around, Candy, she topped it all off. In her clause in her goddamn contract, she said she can't be second highest paid to nobody on this show. So she's the highest paid on Atlanta Housewives. She put that in her clause. She said, I will not sign this unless I can put in here that I cannot be the second paid, highest paid person on the show. So she's the highest paid. Well, she's one of the originals now. She's the only original. So and then if this show don't rock the way it's supposed to be, it's canceled. So ever since my girl Nene Leakes made her husband, rest in peace, Greg Leakes, since Nene left that show has become shit. Honestly.
So
it wasn't a great season last season. You know, it was okay, but it wasn't.
No drama.
But
there was drama. I mean, the whole thing with like Fallon and Portia. I mean,
it was the Fallon and Portia.
I mean, but you know, I don't know. It just, I don't know. I've been watching it from the beginning, and I didn't like not seeing Nene.
Oh, Sheree coming back too. Sheree.
Like that. And Sheree, it's been 20 years and she still ain't released She by Sheree. Why do they keep trying to let her come back on here?
Well, they only bringing people back that's willing to take the check. You know,
I guess
you know, and then you got another messy individual coming in. You feel what I'm saying? So she's messy. She's the bone collector.
Yeah.
And then this time, you know, they saying that Kenya allegedly supposed to be bringing it all, letting us everything since the judge gave her the okay for letting her child be in film. So she's supposed to be getting showing us everything what happened in the court during the divorce and all that shenanigans. So I'm excited to see what's going on this year. You know what I'm saying, with Atlanta Housewives. But you know, if we go, I'd rather have Nene there. And Portia coming out with her own show. So I can't wait to see that either.
I said, of course.
Yes, I'm ready for that. I mean, she was the one who carried the show.
That job if she didn't have no check to replace it.
Huh?
That she wouldn't have quit that other job if she didn't have no check to replace it.
Oh yeah.
They talking about because she was going to marry that man. No. She knows not to rely on the man like that. She getting her own money.
She's not stupid.
I mean, that's so
Right.
true. By now, she
Saw
should
that first dude she married.
Right. She learned from that first husband of hers.
Can I ask a question?
Mm.
Can you pray the gay away?
Can you pray the gay
away?
Yeah, can you pray the gay away? Donnie McClurkin said he prayed the gay away from him. He said he was raped at age 12. He was influenced by the guy who raped him. Now, all of his mind is being gay issues. He tried to fight. So he says he prays every day that it go away because he didn't intend to be gay because of the fact that he was molested as a child at 12 years why he's gay.
But that may be a totally different situation. You know what I'm saying? He may be, a lot of folks say that they, from what I'm hearing, I have heard that folks react to what the trauma that they have had before. You feel what I'm saying? If it's true, I don't know, but I don't think you can pray gay away.
I don't think you can pray gay away either. And I don't think rape or molestation turns your sexuality. If that was the case, most all women would be queer because most women experience some type of sexual assault in their lifetime. So I don't think that rationale really makes sense.
But he's religious. He's a pastor. He said that the conversion therapy and stuff. I don't. I'm just asking the question because he's going through right now saying that he can help people pray the gay away.
And so
it's been banned in many states.
Right.
And so he a pastor that's supposed to work.
Yeah,
I think he got credentials if he's a pastor, Ray.
Folks that I think do believe that, and they push that in some faith communities as like an answer to the feelings or desires that people have that
Isn't
they
that a man's issue that doesn't change?
A sin or whatever. I don't know.
Well, it's an issue because of the colonizers. You know what I'm saying? The colonizers made it an issue. A lot of real people don't realize Africans was fucking in their ass back then too, and licking poo-poos also. So you know what I'm saying? They had men in Africa that literally dressed up as women, dress up in makeup and everything. Because makeup comes from Africa. FYI, is the originator from Africa. But for men, not for women. It was made for men to be dressed up in this tribe, to dress themselves up, to take the woman back from other men. You understand? So I don't know what tribe it is, but I can figure it out in 2.5 seconds if you need it. But yeah, it's amazing to find out the true history and where things come from and where our ancestors do, and up until this day. Because these same tribes are still here and they still do these rituals and these traditions, you know what I mean, right now in 2021. It's just amazing. Like, women can have more than one husband. There's a tribe where a lady can have literally 7 husbands.
What I said, I'm going to join them.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm about to tell you right now.
No, just 5.
I just want concubines.
What, one for every day a week, and then you get 2 days off, son?
No, I said a couple of wives. I'll share them on the other.
Right. He said you don't need 7 husbands. You just need a couple and a couple of wives. You'll be all right.
Oh, I guess you can have both. Oh, damn.
Right. Come on now. This is 2021. Ain't nobody leaving. Ain't leaving nobody out.
Is the IRIG? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. It's spelled IRIGWE of Northern Nigeria. They traditionally acquired numerous spouses called co-husbands. Yeah.
Co-husbands.
So they can. So they tried to outlaw it in 1968.
But yeah, it's all down the whole household, so we can run this shit together.
Mm-hmm. Same way men can do it.
Slow down.
I think that's cool.
That's scary.
How is it scary?
7 of them, or how many you can have? That's gonna cause a lot of confusion.
It's just like however you want to define family. You
I
know,
don't understand why they would cause confusion.
not right. There's no confusion. Everybody is there.
Everybody know what number they are. They know their place. I don't understand.
So you had to go around saying, I'm number 1.
Why would you have to go around saying I'm number 1? Everybody know their place. They don't have to broadcast it.
Oh.
Because, like in side pieces know their place. You got your number 1 spouse and side piece. You got your place. Don't step out of bounds. You don't even play that.
But you can't be in that lineup if you ain't get your COVID vaccine.
Right. See, everybody knows their place. So I don't know why you think 7 spouses is nothing to commit to. Everybody know when they get in. Does that mean we can all have group parties?
All can have what?
Can we have group parties if we all got these husbands?
I mean, if y'all they float that dope that way,
I mean, every now and then you might want to do it. I mean, just because we all there, might want to just hang out.
Like, come on, everybody, let's do it.
Right,
I want to see you two kiss today.
It's time for the percolator.
Oh, that's some sexy shit. Oh,
I'm just asking questions.
You tickle my toes.
Everybody got their spot. Everybody know what to tick. That's what they do.
I don't know how you would treat them all fairly. I mean,
why? Why couldn't you?
Somebody gonna be neglected.
Why? Especially if we at the party. Why? Who gonna be neglected? Because if I handpicked them, I don't know how somebody gonna get neglected. Because I want every one of them.
I guess.
So how would one in your group be neglected? If you handpicked them and you wanted all of them, how would one be neglected?
Ray, the way you think, I don't know sometimes. That's scary.
What?
What's scary about it?
I mean, already.
Maybe they have like the okay to be with each other.
Right. I handpicked them all.
Right.
So ain't nobody gonna get neglected. So if I call for the party, everybody go for the party. And if I don't call for the party, I know who to hit. And ain't nobody getting left out because I picked them all. So that's what I'm saying. How's one of yours getting neglected? Why'd you even pick them to begin with if you was gonna neglect?
And I think, and if they play together. I don't mind. Can I watch?
Right. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to sit there and watch. Because I have to be the one to say now it's time to play the game. Right. Time to play the game, guys. Husbands, go at it.
Whose turn today? You have many flavors.
Right. What kind you want today? Who want what?
I got a taste for some cilantro.
Well, I got a taste for a little bit of jazz and a little bit of sports bar. So that's what I'm going for. Because both of them fit it. Oh, I heard another story. Since you brought that up.
Is it easier now to get the vaccination since the Pfizer is FDA approved?
That's open.
You said it didn't make it easy.
Most people said they don't want to take
I missed the Washington Post. I used to read it all the time.
What's the question, Dennis?
But yes, I think it makes it's much easier to get it everywhere now. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's at the airport. You can go to the local grocery store or the pharmacy and get the vaccine. Shoot,
is it trusted now that Pfizer has been FDA approved? Most people was waiting on that FDA approval before they took it. Now, is it, since it's FDA approved now, is it a better a virus vaccination than it was before it was FDA approved?
But I'm glad that it's FDA approved, and I'm one of the ones that got a Pfizer shot. I'm glad it's FDA approved.
I found out today, I took my second shot today. I took the Pfizer too. It was on my card. I just found out just today that I had the Pfizer. So I was like, I didn't even care, but so everybody kept asking me, which one you take? When I said I took it, they're like,
oh, I cared which one I was taking. I was researching which one to take. You feel what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. I wasn't going nowhere else. I was going to Pfizer off the break. From my research, I knocked off Moderna and I knocked off Johnson & Johnson.
Why though?
For my research, Pfizer was the strongest one out of all of them.
But they said it was only 70% accurate, or
that again?
It was 70% accurate or effective.
I think you're talking about Johnson & Johnson. I don't think you're talking about Pfizer.
Oh, well. I don't know. I'm just trying to go with the real news.
Well, what do y'all think about the recommendation or request from the World Health Organization that wealthier countries hold off on booster shots until they can vaccinate more people around the world? What do y'all think about that?
I'm in high agreement. Make sure everybody on the rock is vaccinated before you start trying to boost those that got money. Because the entire rock is not vaccinated.
But they said we threw more vaccination in America, that we don't even use for whatever reason.
Does that change anything? We still need to vaccinate everybody on the rock.
No matter how much it costs America.
The vaccine is, you put that price on it. America ain't paying for all that. That's an arbitrary price. The rock needs to be vaccinated.
But how do you pay for that, Ray, if you just say arbitrarily?
The same way everybody else is paying for it, because yours was free, mine was free. The same way they've been paying for it.
Mine wasn't free. The fact that I got insurance took care of it.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You didn't have to pull out no insurance cards. You didn't have to pull out none of your insurance credentials to get your shot. Nothing.
No, they asked me. No, they listen, Linda. They asked me on a piece of paper if I had insurance. I said yes.
Did they ask you any information about it?
No, we put me in the computer and figured it out.
But you didn't give them any information on your insurance. Had nothing to do with your insurance, Linda. Listen, you didn't give them insurance number or insurance count or nothing.
And you didn't sign in to give them permission to check.
Right, you didn't give them permission to look into it. So don't put that false information out there. You don't need anything but your driver's license, some type of ID to identify yourself, and then you can get your shot. It's free.
I don't think you need a driver's license in your arm. That's it.
Oh, excuse me, the arm. The arm, you need that. So the same thing they're doing now, they can do for the entire rock. Hello, this is one big rock.
I love you and Bobby because y'all think so easy, like everything is just wave this magic wand and it's done.
Isn't it done like that for you now? It's done for you now. Why can't it be done for everybody on the rock?
I don't live everywhere else, and I don't know how to get there. Some places are inaccessible. Some people don't want it. Some countries don't want it.
There's nothing on this rock that's inaccessible to people. There's nowhere you can't get to on this rock. There's nowhere that's inaccessible to anything on this rock. There's not even use that. It's just a matter if you want to go and help your brothers and sisters out. That's a want.
I'm not going to fight or argue because you got all the answers. Every time you can do no wrong. So, yes. But we don't all have that same mentality. That's why things don't work according to plan always.
Because not everybody wants to help everybody.
What about some people that want to help them damn selves? I don't understand that. I'm supposed to help you and you don't want to help your damn self?
How do you know? If you've not talked to them, how do you know they don't want to help themselves?
The only thing we got to worry about is America trying to figure out to worry about themselves for a chance.
That's all Americans do. As you see, Dennis do.
If they worry about themselves, like instead of shipping water fucking across the country, Worry about my brothers and sisters over in Flint, Michigan. You understand what I'm saying? Things like that. You know, they always in someone else's business and not trying to fix everything that's on this rock. You know, worry about what's here first. You know what I'm saying? Then worry about what's
things
up there.
that we care about here first. And
Take
then
care of us.
about the rest of the rock.
Oh, let's say for these people. But the ones that made this land the way it is, you don't even want to save. You disrespecting, honestly. All the indigenous folks and everything. You disrespecting. But hey, I'm just one McDonald eating individual.
Bless your heart.
No, I'm gonna have to go to Burger King because it's plant-based.
It's healthier for you.
It's just, there is no, if it's not healthy at McDonald's, they ain't healthy at Burger King.
Because McDonald's don't cook the same way Burger King does.
Right, and they do
sure
have
don't.
like plant-based.
So what about COVID?
McDonald's ain't got no plant-based patty, I don't think.
Hey, you know what? The best breakfast then, White Castle, real eggs, real cheese, and real bacon and stuff. And they crack their eggs, Ray.
I don't eat White Castle.
I don't know. I'd say go to the Downtowner. Wood Fire and Grill. They got some bomb ass breakfast.
They do.
Wood Fire and Grill.
That's about that sandwich from White Castle you can make at home.
See,
yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese. There's no other ingredients. Real bacon, real wheat bread, eggs. It's a crack on the bottle.
How do you know?
I go there. I watch them make it.
Lies. I don't know. That's White Castle. But y'all, it's 7:01. We're not gonna keep having an argument about White Castle for those that like it.
Go to Lawrence Cafe. They good.
Yes, I'm not gonna do it, but we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Here's the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're always glad that you all tune in. We'll catch y'all next time at the Happy Hour. Peace out, everybody.
Say good night. Clicking on me.